Hi, I'm Kerry Campbell, and I'm an artist who works in Encaustics. And for those of you who don't know what that is colored wax. It's actually an ancient technique, however it's currently having somewhat of a revival. I also use mixed media in my paintings as well.
That's fantastic, and thank you so much, Kerry, for coming along today. I really appreciate it. And I was just taking a look at this piece here, the yellow, and could you tell me how many layers of wax do you have on that canvas, if you can remember?
It's hard to tell.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I have some things that are embedded.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see this black area here is actually a abstract ink on tissue paper, which was embedded in between layers of wax.
Wow.
I also have some tin foil that's embedded up here,
Mm-hmm.
and there's also some fabric, actually, some glittery golden fabric.
I can see that
in here
yes.
as well. And so there's about 4 to 6 layers of wax.
Oh, wow.
And then this piece also had a layering of shellac put on it.
Oh, okay.
Which, with Encaustics, if you layer shellac over on top of it and you light it, you light it on fire, it does a lot of crackling and stuff throughout the wax, and it gives you some additional sort of texture elements.
That's amazing. Well, the result is fantastic. I love all the texture in it. I am a big fan of texture in everything. So
me too. Makes it fun.
And now the other piece that you brought with you today, I'm particularly fond of. I just love the colours, and it's very earthy looking.
Yes.
And so, is this one of your latest pieces?
Yeah, this one's brand new, actually.
Okay.
This is using photography and Encaustic, so you'll see that there's a photograph that's been laid down initially.
Right.
And this happens to be Heidelberg, which is a ruined castle in Germany. And then you apply layers of wax, and then you can do certain other elements, different wax colorings, or you can embed in other mixed media and things like that.
Right. Okay, that's wonderful.
So I worked on the sky.
Yes,
I kept sort of the bottom piece of the
fabulous.
photograph, and then sort of worked with the sky.
It's just wonderful. I really love it. And how long roughly does it take you to create a piece like that?
You know, it kind of depends on how much you play with it, because with the way you work with the wax is you put the wax down, but then you have to fuse it in with a heat gun.
Right.
And so sometimes you don't like how it's coming out. That's kind of the organic process of things. And then you'll put in some more wax or some different colorings, and, you know, reapply or rework it, or sometimes you scrape all the wax off and start over. So, you know, something like this, a smaller piece, probably maybe an hour.
Oh, that's amazing. That's fantastic. And Kerry, what is it that brought you to the Sammamish Arts Fair? Was there anything that made you think, oh, I need to do this? Is it your first time?
Oh yeah, well, it's my first time at the Sammamish Art Fair. It's my first time at an art fair.
Wow.
I'm, you know, a fairly emerging artist, especially in the Encaustic space.
Right.
So Craigslist. You know,
good old Craigslist.
Yeah, you got an advertisement on Craigslist, and I thought, you know, I'm going to go plant a seed and
good for you.
See if it, you know, grows and blooms.
Yeah.
And so far, so good.
You know, you've picked a really. You've just with such a great group. There's always so many really good. There's a lot of support and
very diverse artists.
Very
as well,
much so.
Which is pretty neat to see all the variety.
That's wonderful. Well, Kerry, I have to thank you so much. I think you're going to just do wonderful, and I think people will be very receptive to your work. So thank you for coming along. Okay.
Bye.